Welcome to your support group podcast, home of the #1 podcast that supports you and what you like to do. As always, it's the Black Mr. Clean and the sister with the big head that don't care, that can dance you to smithereens. Q, what's up, Q?
What's up?
I finally got it right after 4 tries, but y'all ain't see none of that. I cut all that. Yep. So, yeah, how has your week been?
We've been getting over a cold, man. Drinking my ashwagandha and lavender tea with lemon and honey.
You got the summertime cooties? What?
Yeah. It happens every year. I go to convention and I come back and I get sick. It's just like, boom. Like you don't get sick no other time.
People, and this kind of segue to one of the things I want to talk about today anyway, but people are just nasty. They don't take care of themselves. So they walk around with all these germs and stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about you little dirty butts. You're up out here not taking baths and stuff. And that was one of the things I want to talk about today because I feel like the weather is not going to change anytime soon. Like I know today's high is going to be 93. I can only imagine what the hell is in Florida. It's probably hell or Hades degrees in Florida. So the thing is, it's hot and your behind stinks. Take a bath. I don't care what people be saying about these famous people that never take baths or anything like that. Like they don't have to go outside. They rich. They can have people come to them and take care and give them what they need and take care of them. You need to wash your butt and brush your teeth at least twice a day. You're supposed to do it 3 times, but I'll let you slide with twice. If you want to walk around here with onion breath when you at home by yourself, that's on you. But when you go out in public, man, I remember when I was a kid, I swear to you, you are not allowed to go outside unless you brush your teeth, wash your face, comb your hair, and put on some clothes that look decent. Even though you was going to go play, them clothes had to be decent. Nowadays, people just come outside any old kind of way in their pajamas, ain't got on no drawers, everything flapping. The boobs look like they fighting with one another in your shirt. You walking down the aisles, you know, you got stains all, no telling what kind of stains they are, all on your shirt and your face all just slobbery and eye boogery. And y'all just come outside like that. Am I tripping, Q? Because I remember it used to be like that when we was younger.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we woke up, our parents were like, brush your teeth, get the crust and boogers out your eyes, go do something to your head, and put some clothes on and get out my house until I call you in for a snack or lunch.
Facts.
And it's like, and I get it. Sometimes if you got to run to the store right quick, you want to just throw on some sweats and run, put a little scarf on your head. Because, I wear scarves.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not that you got to be like down to the nines. If you put on a pair of sweatpants and stuff, but yeah, go ahead.
Don't be out here looking like you done been fixing cars and you ain't been fixing nobody cars. You don't even know where the alternator at. Looking like you been changing oil, and you don't even know where the oil go. Like what is happening here?
Oh man!
I was at a convention, and there were literally people. It was too early in the morning for you to already be stink.
See,
why do you stink already? We ain't even started dancing. Why do you smell this bad? I had to walk and go away and go sit down.
And this is exactly why you probably caught a cold. Because and people don't understand how your bacteria works on other people. They don't understand that concept. Mm-hmm. So the bacteria that's on your body or the cooties that's attacking your body or whatever may not do anything to you. But you hovering or bringing that stuff around somebody else who is clean may do something to them. So that's why I said, if you're going to be musty and stink breath at home, be at home. But don't be out in public bringing that stuff around somebody else, because lo and behold, especially like if you're around a pregnant person, oh, they'll cuss you out because they can smell it. They can
Oh
smell it
my
more than
goodness. You ain't lying. When I was pregnant, it was like every scent was amplified, like to infinity and beyond. I couldn't even stand the smell of cologne, perfume, any of that. It just had to be regular. It would just make me want to throw up.
Don't even get me started. When my wife was pregnant, I couldn't even eat. I couldn't eat. I had to eat whatever she was eating. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I went from that, if I said, "Oh, I want to cook me a hamburger," oh my God, one night I got so hungry, I was in here just starving. She had your boy starving. I was dying. I'm sitting up there just trying to eat cookies. just please, ma'am, may I have more? I'm up in here eating little cookies and stuff, trying to just fight the hunger. And finally, I just broke. I went savage. I started cooking me a hamburger. I was like, she just gonna have to deal with it. And man, she woke up out of her sleep. I was like, baby, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I was just so hungry.
Yeah.
The way she opened up that door and looked at me, I was like, baby, I'm so sorry. I'm just hungry. I gotta eat. Look, I told her I can't live off of cereal alone. I just can't. It was bad. So can you imagine a pregnant woman smelling a musty steak in person like that? Yeah, it would. Listen, and then the kids don't have no filter. So somebody, for example, Mike Carson, walks up to you and you stink, she gonna be like, "Ugh, why you smell like onions?" You don't have no explanation. Like you said, it's early in the morning. Why do you stink?
Yeah. If you have a reason to be stinky, like if you've been working on houses all day and you've been working under the hood of cars all day, if you've been working in sanitation all day. But even I find that those guys, they might smell like what they've been doing, but they don't stink. You know what I mean? Like, if that
Why
makes sense.
they smell like that while they got on their work clothes, but once they take their work clothes off and go home and shower, like like I got family members that work for the city and they work in the sewer department. They don't smell like sewer. Their house don't smell
Right.
like sewer. Why
Yeah.
you smell like sewer?
Yeah. There are people that are nasty. Like, I used to look, when you work a job that's customer service, I used to work at the DMV, and me and one of the ladies, the other examiners, we used to sit there and say, how it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And some of the women, if you out doing whatever you did this morning or last night, wash your hind parts before you come into these public places, especially if you're wearing a skirt or a dress, because then you come flopping your behind down in the chair and we get the whoosh all in our face. It's like, ma'am, come on. What? What is happening down there? Do what you do, but damn, wash it up. At least get to the sink and just do a little hoe back or something. Alert them. Hit the parts that need to be hit that. 1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, not the whole bath. Nah, serious though, y'all need to check that out, because you coming in to places, and like Q said, I deal in customer service, so I know for a fact that y'all come in the store, and yes, I can smell it. I can smell when you come in there and you've been smoking weed. I can smell when you come in the store and you've been drinking. I can smell when you come in the store and you did what and you ain't washed. And trust me, I can see when your clappers is walking around there and all down the aisle because you ain't put on no drawers after you got done. You just put on your pajama bottom and came to the store like, I got the munchies. And it's just clapping away, and then here go my coworker with his cool water and he just spraying And I'm like, dude, like I'm either gonna die from that smell or I'm gonna die from the cool water. Like one has got to give. Like I'm about to go outside. You ring her up because I'm going outside. Ring her up. I'm outdoors. But yeah, like I just I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe it's a generational thing, or maybe rather not. You know what I'm saying? It's not that two parent household that actually caught that stuff and said, hey, don't do that. Because when you got one parent and they working all the time and they gotta maintain the house and everything like that, there's a lot of things they might not catch. But when you got two parents, oh, you got rapid fire. You're catching it from both ends. So maybe it's a generational thing to where they didn't have two parents, and but hey, my conspiracy always was that was the way that they would destroy us anyway. Conspiracy, throw it in
Here
there.
we go. Here we go. I think it could be part of that, but a lot of it to me is if you're just a nasty person, your mama nasty, your daddy nasty, your auntie nasty, your grandma nasty, your goldfish nasty, your dog nasty,
Did,
then yeah, you're
did
gonna have some nasty kids.
hold
Because
on,
you don't
the goldfish? Damn, them kids, the goldfish nasty. Oh hell no! You listen. You need to work on some serious hygiene if the goldfish nasty. Because damn, they just got a filter in their tank and just clean themselves. Like
because when you think about it, when you come from a family of people who are just like my grandmother would be, and she had a lot of grandkids. She would just be like, go down the line. She'd give a quick scan. No, get in there, do this, bam. You go do this, bam. Your knees ashy, go do this. Even the aunties, moms, my nana and paran, everybody was a stickler for hygiene. I had an aunt, like, her house was always immaculate and she didn't play that. Like, when she said she wanted her house clean, she wanted her house clean. Or else she was going to get that knuckle up.
did she have the plastic on the couch?
At some point, yeah. And she, look,
And you
we
better
didn't get
not
to
sit
use
on it either.
We had to sweep the rug. Wasn't no vacuum cleaner, wasn't no fancy stuff like that. We had to
Nope.
sweep. We were strong as kids. We had to sweep the carpet. Sweep it.
Arms like that.
We had them Popeye the Sailor Man arms.
Now get in here and eat this spinach.
Yep.
I'm probably saying it wrong because in Louisiana y'all got your own language, but nah, my grandmother was like that too. But I was the oldest grandson. I mean, well, the only grandson. So I was the oldest, and I had responsibility. Like she had her own apartment building, so like she basically was the owner and the super because she lived there. So like I had to take out the trash and help on trash day because in New Jersey you got a special day, you got to put out all your trash. But before that, you can't put no trash outside. So I had to help her with trash day and everything like that, and help clean up the building. And then it wasn't back then. It wasn't no sprayed Lysol or nah. This Lysol came in a brown bottle about this big. And if you put too much in the mop water, oh my God, you're gonna be breathing Lysol. And so that's how I was raised. Like even when you got in the bathtub, if you was outside playing hard, my grandma was like, "No, you smell like outside. Get in there."
Yeah.
And then she had her little mixture of little soaps or whatever like that in a little jar. She'd pour that in there with the bubbles, and then she might pour a little bit of bleach in the water with you might get some bleach. That's probably why my skin kind of reddish. You might get a little bleach in there. And then yeah, that's the way it was. And then when you got done in the tub, no matter how big you or young you was, you clean that tub. That's yours. You clean the tub after you get done. So yeah, my grandmother didn't play that, nor did my mom, but all of them was very cautious around me with chemicals because when I was younger, I had real bad asthma. So, but still, I got dipped in bleach. You better breathe, motherfucker. You gonna get dipped. Breathe. Don't worry, we'll give you an asthma pump after you get done.
Right.
You clean now, ain't you, though? Yeah. So, yeah, I can agree with that. If you came from a dirty household or a dirty family, then you 9 times out of 10. But damn, that means there must be a lot of dirty families that made more kids. That means that it's a lot of other dirty people that made those dirty kids with those dirty people. And they like growing. Now that is a conspiracy because that's like bacteria spawning. Ain't it? I'm just saying. Like
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Like
yeah.
that's that terminology. If you're around shit all day, then shit becomes a normal smell. So to them, it don't really smell like anything.
That is true.
So if you used to being funky, maybe we're wrong, Maybe why are we so clean? Why do we wake up and take showers? Why are we washing our faces? Why are we moisturizing? Why are we brushing our teeth?
Maybe we doing
why
something
are we doing
wrong.
that?
Maybe we doing something wrong. Maybe we need to be funky. Maybe that'll stop us from getting a new wave of COVID that's getting ready to come out. It's like dropping mixtapes. Anyway, COVID mixtape 1, COVID mixtape 2. I put a scratch on that. Yeah. let's cut that out. But no, yeah, I mean, I've heard people say, the reason why colds and different things like that have become such or spread so much is because people nowadays are way cleaner than they was during the farm days. Because now you got hand sanitizer, you got this, you got that, and so it's not allowing your body to learn how to fight certain bacterias. And now people are getting sicker because their body's not trained how to fight certain bacteria because people are becoming so clean. So maybe there is some truth to the fact that maybe we need to not wash our ass. But I ain't gonna stop washing my ass. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, I just have to live with the cold.
Give me the cooties.
But it's true, though.
I'm ready for the cooties, but I'm not stopping washing because I'm telling you, boy, the deodorant, this clean, look at it, moisturized skin, feels so good. I'm sorry, I can't stand being ashy. Like my hands get dry, I start doing like this, like ugh, like I feel it in my teeth. Like when you take the chalkboard and you scratch the chalkboard, that's the way it feels. Then too, as you get older, you get drier. No matter how much water and stuff you drink, you get drier. So now I got to mix my lotion with a little bit of grease and stuff like that and get the lotion really up in there and stuff. Or I will have them like them old people feet. The old people feet. When you go to the fish fry and they got the feet back out and that skin on the back of their feet look like it like got a whole apartment building growing on top of it. Yeah. That. So I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want those feet. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the little scrubbing boards. Yeah, I'm a man and I do that for my feet because my feet are an instrument of making me money. So I need to be able to walk comfortably.
And man, it's okay to go get pedicures. We trying to tell y'all could go get them things. I be seeing some dudes up in there getting their feet done.
Just don't come out of there with no white toenails.
Right. Don't go that far. Just go in there and get that little crust rubbed off the bottom of your foot.
But
Get that
if you
moisturized.
prefer white toenails, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Let me
If you
say that
prefer it.
part. But just don't be no manly man talking about some, hey man, we about to go holler at these chicks. And you come out there with the white toenails and flip flops on South Beach. They might look at your feet, but they're not looking at what rhymes with feet. They thinking you into the same thing they into. So don't come out there with no white toenails on your feet. Yeah. So I mean, this has been deeply, deeply founded in truth of you motherfuckers stink. Sorry. Some of y'all really do need to go wash. And think about it. I mean, it's so many things you could do in the shower. You can have conversations with yourself. It gives you time to think. When you're in the bathtub, you get to actually look at your body and see, oh, wow, I didn't know. What is that? That's a mole. Where did that mole come from? You can examine yourself while you're in the shower in the bathtub. It's really healthy. And don't have fun with yourself too much in the shower. But I'm just saying, examine yourself while you're there. I'm just saying, like, hey, you could do the whole breast check. I mean, you could do. It's a lot of things women can do in the shower. You know what I'm saying? You've been hooking up with Leroy, Bonte, Ted, Willie. You could look down there and see whether or not something that they did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. But if you ain't never washing, you walk around here smelling like tuna fish or catfish or onions or riverboat oil changes. And what would I mean? What you trying to rush to die from stinkness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally don't understand how dudes be going up and stuff like that. I really, and guys too. Like if your balls stink, why you think a woman won't go down there? You need to wash your ass too. And I mean, part your cheeks and get in there and wash the whole
And
split.
and I and I read something the other day. I read something the other day. They were saying that you are. I'm guessing this is a new thing. You are not supposed to use soap on your booty hole.
Okay, well, get in there with some water, some hot water. Turn around, spread them wide, open it wide, and let the water go run down the sheets.
I'm 44 years in. I am using soap on my booty hole to this day. I'm sorry. We didn't. And then too, we didn't have all them fancy soaps when I was growing up. We had Ivory and Ivory
I
and
will agree with
Ivory.
that. Don't use perfume soaps
Soap.
down there in that
Yeah.
area.
No, you're not
Like
supposed
especially
to.
for women.
Yeah. And
Women
even
don't do
men.
that.
And even men, because I mean, we sweat, we chafe. Certain things you use down there can cause you to rub yourself raw, and boy, next thing you know, you walking down the street doing like this and tugging and stuff like that. That's maybe why the guys back in the 80s, in the 90s was doing that, like tugging and stuff. Like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they shit was chafing. It is what it is. I mean, but yeah, nah, you're not supposed to really use no perfume soaps. Like stuff like body wash. Listen, to wash your body, and I want to be clear about this, to wash your body, you must use some form of a sponge or a rag. These little plastic thingies, that is for after you've used one of those and actually scrubbed and exfoliate dead skin and dead cells off of your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I come to your house and I'm a visitor and you say, oh, yeah, Kenny, I got a shower in there, man. You go ahead and hi. Kenny, man, you go ahead and use the shower or whatever, man. And I go in your house And I go in your shower and I'm looking around and I'm like, oh man, where your bath closet at? And I go in your bath closet. All I see is towels, no hand rags or anything like that. Oh man, you ain't got to bring no soap. I got body wash. No, no. Then what do you do for your face? I don't use a rag on my face. My rag is for my body. You should be
Yeah.
using two rags, but one for your face and one for your body. But some people just use one rag for everything. I mean, that's true, booty face. If that's what you want to do, booty face, we good, But at least use a rag or a sponge or something. Like, I don't know. Have you ever seen that cue? Like,
I wrote a whole article about this, about the two towels, about using multiple towels, because like for me, I wash my face before I even get into the shower. So there's a routine that I do for my face. I have multiple soaps. There's a soap that I use for this part of my body. There's a soap that I use for other areas. You know what I mean? And then there's scrubs. I'll be in the shower for a minute. I use I be like having a whole my scrubs and I have bath gloves. I mean, it's that's your time. It's part of your self-care.
right.
You should go in there and even my husband, he has his little thing that he does for his skin. It's like I even teach my kids. My daughter has her bath gloves. My son has his. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, different soaps, because you don't want the soap that you're using for that area to be on your face. Like,
And it doesn't match. You know what I'm saying? Because the soap, the things that I use for my face are not the same things that I use for my body.
right,
And vice
exactly.
versa. But if you don't understand this concept, I gladly leave a link to wash rags and things like that. Because like I had a conversation with a guy. I'm not gonna call him out or who he is, but I had a conversation with a guy and he was asking me questions. He was like, "Hey Kenny, I don't want you to take this the wrong way." He said, "But your skin is pretty good for somebody your
Mhm.
age." And I was like, "Well, thank you." Like I exfoliate, I do this, and I give him a rundown. And when I got to the wash rag stuff, he was like, "What is that?" And I explained to him, this is how you keep, like things like the rest of your body. This is how you exfoliate the rest of your body. And I was explaining to him how that works and everything like that. And he was like, "Thank you." And the next day, I see him just busting out like out the box like wash rags and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
and then I see
Yeah.
him getting skin oils and different things like that. So
Right.
eh, it's not that we trying to call you out or make you feel bad or anything like that. Like, don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people that do know what the hell they supposed to be doing and don't do it. And then there's people that don't know. And
Don't know.
like I said, if you need a link to like a good wash rag or a good exfoliating rag, I got those. Look, I take care of my skin. Q takes care of her skin. My wife takes care of her skin. Even my baby takes care of her skin. We don't play that. We after she got out the tub, we bathe her down in shea butter. Shea butter and Aveeno. And the only reason why we use Aveeno is because of her face. We don't want to walk around here shining, but we use shea
Like,
butter for her
I'm not
body.
wearing makeup right now. I don't come on camera. There's days that I do, but
Right.
I'm
Right.
about to be 48.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, the most I get now is hair bumps, which is weird because I never really got them like that before. But, you know, I guess my skin is starting to get a little bit stubborn. Like, no, we're not letting him out. We're going to keep him in.
yeah.
And so now I'm starting to get them more often around my neck area. But other than that, like, I might have a pimple or a little zit or something like that. Like, I'm not going to say like it's perfect, but I've seen other people around my age whose skin and everything like They shit look like this. It's like folded up clothes. Like, what happened? Like, how was you stressed out in life that much?
Yeah.
Even just doing like a simple check of your skin, finding moles and stuff like that. I mean, that's just good hygiene. It's just good me time. Like, I used to have a me time Sunday, like, and I just used to just take care of everything, shave everything, start off my week clean and fresh. And I hope you do as well. So if you haven't had an opportunity, go ahead and check out our website, www.ysgpodcast.com. And if you like us on YouTube and want to keep us on YouTube, then good. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your mama, tell a dog, tell a goldfish. It's going to be all right. Tell a goldfish it's going to be all right. We're going to get this tank clean. And that's it for me. See you next week. Peace out. Yes, support group. Welcome to your support group podcast, home with the number one podcast that supports you as what you. I was too hype. I was like, busting rhymes. Y'all. Welcome to your support group podcast, home with the number one podcast that supports you and what you like to do. As always, the Black Mr. Queen. I mean, whoa.
I know he's having a moment, y'all. Just give him a couple.
Okay, fine. Then this gonna go in the blooper reel.